3, 2, 1, go. I forgot what to say.
Oh, I'm just so full, you know.
Ready? Tick, tick.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have Mimi with me here today, and we're gonna do a little bit of Chick-Fil-A mukbang. Yeah.
Right. So right here we have the Chick-Fil-A deluxe sandwich, the spicy deluxe sandwich. We got some tenders, got some waffle fries, and we got the chips, and then all of their sauces on the bottom.
Which I don't know. I think this is ranch.
That's all you get.
And then that's probably like sweet and sour.
This is sweet and sour, barbecue, honey, mustard, Polynesian, buffalo, and then the Chick-fil-A sauce.
And then the honey roasted barbecue.
So let's get started. I already touched this, so I'm gonna eat it.
Go for it. I'd be touching my hair, so oops. And my sad fry that touched my saliva earlier. I love waffle fries, so they're not salty.
It's more they're not crunchy, crispy.
Totally understand. I have my windows open because my room is really hot, so don't mind the noise or the cars driving by. So it's been a while. It's a new year. Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year.
Hopefully you'll vlog more this year.
I hope so. I don't know. Okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about me. As you guys may or may not know, my name is Mimi. 23. I moved here when I was...
I'm gonna try this.
Oh, do you mind double dipping?
No, not at all.
Cool. I moved here when I was 11. So yeah, it's been a while. Like, I'm practically a Wisconsinite now. But I moved here from California, which I love. Shout out to all you California people out there. But yeah, I go to school and I graduate this December in interactive web management. So hire me, please. I need to get to adulting. Which ones have you tried?
This one's sweet. I feel like this is honey mustard.
No, this one's honey mustard because look at the color of this.
This tastes like honey mustard.
That's not honey mustard.
Oh.
That one's the Chick-fil-A sauce. This one's the Polynesian sauce, which I've never had before, so.
Okay. Well, refresher. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoua, like my channel's name. Because I have like a bio on my channel, so go read that if you guys want to know me.
She's gonna make me talk and not eat in this whole entire video, so I'm gonna go hungry because of her.
5 seconds.
Even if it passed 5 seconds, I'll eat it.
So because it's a new year, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
So I'm not one for New Year resolution things because I'm always like the first one to break them, like 2 days in. I think the most, I don't know how you say it, like the only thing that I am more focused on is my mental health because that's not a joke. So yeah,
I feel like in our Asian culture we don't focus on that a lot.
Not at all. It's almost seen or looked at
like a taboo.
5-second rule. Pick that shit up.
Okay, can
I curse on here?
Tomato. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, cool. Another thing about me is that I kind of curse a lot, but I'm working on that too.
That could be a resolution.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like a lifestyle, but that's fine.
I feel like for resolutions, it's more like what you want to better on, you know?
Oh, I thought it was like for the year. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't do that stuff, so.
Me neither.
But yeah, it's kind of like taboo, or even like you're kind of seen as weak, I feel like, for that. So I feel like now I can start opening up to when I'm feeling depressed and, you know, let people in and try to help me. Hold on, what am I doing? Thanks, girl.
Sorry, we had an intermission. So you were talking about mental health being a taboo in the Asian culture?
Yeah, and now I can finally open up to what I'm feeling when I'm feeling depressed, because I know I've had it for a very long time now. You know, I'm
Sorry, I left crumbs.
It's fine. Sharing is caring, I guess. And now I finally found friends that I can like sincerely trust. Okay, bitch. Sincerely trust to open up to these things. Because in high school, you never know who your friends are. Ooh. So, yeah, that's my New Year's resolution, I suppose. What's yours?
So yours is like to work on your mental health?
Okay.
So my resolution for this year, like you, I never really have a resolution. I don't know, I guess just to travel more often. I don't know. I feel like I just want to travel more because, like you said, people don't usually follow through with resolutions. There are either those people who like does follow through and do it like full on, you know, or those who like start and then they just kind of wean out of it. And I feel like I'm one of those. So I think for me, it's just to travel more often. The typical self-love, embrace, whatever type thing that's trending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you travel like more in the States, or would you?
Yeah, I think so, because one of my life goals ever since I was little, I've always wanted to go to every single state, you know, since I do live in the States. I just feel like I feel obligated to at least see all 50 states, even if there's nothing, you know. Like, for example, Arizona and Utah, it's pretty much just deserts. But you at least have, like, sceneries, you know? Yeah.
So what states have you knocked out so far?
Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, New York, Minnesota. I live in Wisconsin. Missouri. I think that's it.
Is it?
I think so. Because I've never been to California, and I want to go. Yeah. So, since we're talking about traveling, where was your last vacation?
My last vacation was, okay, so it's kind of a long one. It was to California to visit my sister. And then it was me and my sister, her kids, and like her husband, and then her in-laws that live in Texas. We met up in Punta Cana. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We met up in Punta Cana for about a week, and then I had to fly back to California, hung out for a couple more days, and then I flew back to Wisconsin. And just that trip in general is just so exhausting. I just need a vacation from a vacation, which a lot of people say, and I think it's a true thing.
Yeah, when you travel so much on your vacation. Yeah, I feel you.
Because if I was going from Wisconsin to Punta Cana, it would probably be like, what, 4 hours? But because I made the trip to California, which is already 4 hours, we had a layover in Florida, and that was 6 hours. What the hell? That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
And then it was another like 3 to 4 hours, 2 to 3 hours to Punta Cana. And then it was like a whole hour drive to get to our hotel. I love it. I love traveling, but just the whole getting there and traveling part is, I hate it so much.
My roll of napkin.
When you don't even know what sauce to dip in anymore.
I like went down the thing, and I'm just like wriggling down the line. So like talking about vacation from a vacation, you know, when I went to Thailand like 2 years ago, we like traveled so much throughout my whole Thailand trip because we went to the country of Thailand, but then we traveled within the provinces in Thailand. So we did flights instead of like bus rides or like car rides or whatever. But I love Thailand so much that I actually like want to go and work there, you know? Yeah.
Really? As like a nurse?
Yeah. So like if any of you guys don't know, I'm actually going to school to be a nurse. So like you can work like pretty much anywhere in any kind of field or whatever. The administrative field, traveling or whatever, and I want to become a traveling nurse. So I hope that once I do achieve this, there's like a agency or whatever that can sign me with Thailand and I can go and work there. Otherwise, I wouldn't even mind volunteering there because I just love Thailand so much, you know. Fun fact, I was born in Thailand. Where would you like to travel to next?
Yeah, it's not a for sure thing yet. We're still kind of planning it. But for my graduation this December, my brother's planning on paying for my ticket to go to Vietnam, which I've never been there before. My whole family's been. My nephew and my nieces have been there. My brothers are all have been there, and I'm the only one who hasn't because I've been so focused in school. So that's the number one place I want to go. But short term right now, I really need a tropical vacation because it's been super gloomy, super snowy for the past how many days? Like 5 days now?
The whole winter season.
Yeah. So yeah, I can really use like a tropical vacation right now. But yeah, I really need to go on another tropical all-inclusive vacation. That sounds fabulous right now. Where do you want to go?
Well, I'm going back to New York in February. My last vacation was actually New York too, like last year in September. So I'm going back to New York. I don't think it's much of a vacation. It's just to pick up my nephew's car because he's getting deployed. He's in the army. And then I'm gonna be driving back home with that. So like a light out road trip back. And for my birthday, I either am gonna go to Colorado, enjoy the hot springs there, or else I want to check out Banff National Park in Canada. What is your passion in life?
My passions in life is to eat all the crazy foods.
Like exotic?
Yeah, I want to travel and I want to eat. Like if I could do anything in the world, I would be like Anthony Bourdain and travel and eat everywhere. What's that? Bizarre Foods? I love that show.
I like that show too, but I would never like.
Oh,
I can't
100%. I would totally do it. I just can't really talk in front of a camera very naturally. I'm probably very awkward right now.
I think you're fine.
If I could do anything in the world, that would be my dream job. So just eating all the crazy foods. She doesn't agree because she's like
I can't do
the
exotic
most
food.
basic eater in the world.
Okay, so like for me, I'm very normal with my eating. Basic. Like even for sushi, I'll just take the California roll. Or anything that's cooked, you know, with no caviar, because I hate the texture of caviar. I can't do raw food, can't do raw sushi. I'm like a texture type of girl, you know? Like, there's people who are visual, texture, whatever the heck you have issues with. But for me, I'm like visual, like presentation and texture. Yeah, like I would eat like the normal, regular beef, pork, chicken. And then the most exotic meat is probably venison, like deer meat.
Really?
Yeah, so the most exotic meat that I've ever had is probably venison, and the only type of exotic meat that I'll eat is venison. Besides the basic pork, chicken, and beef. Fish. Fish is not exotic. I feel like people eat fish, you know?
Well, I mean, no, I'm just adding that to your list, so it's not...
Oh, yeah, and fish. Yeah.
I mean...
What's the most exotic thing you've ate?
Probably a balut.
Okay.
Which I thoroughly enjoy. And if you guys don't know what balut is, it's duck fetus.
Yeah, pretty
so
much. Or like a fetus bird.
Yeah. Typically it's duck. They sometimes do chicken too. Yeah, you pretty much crack the egg open and there's a little baby chick in there and it's delicious. And I actually am weird and I enjoy the duck part the most.
Why are we friends?
Yeah, I really don't understand our
Friendship.
our appetite.
It like clashes.
Oh, another thing that I wanted to bring up is that how similar we are, our personality wise, or like our thinking is very similar. Probably that's the only reason why you're my friend or something.
I think because we're like laid back and we don't really care. about differences, you know? Like, if you're weird, whatever, as long as you don't annoy me, or you're not being rude, or, like, inconsiderate, or ignorant, then, then I don't care, you know? Like, I will accept a person for who they are. Or at least I'll try to. And if I can't accept you for who you are, then I'll just ignore you, and I'll just leave you forever, or whatever. So, what are your hobbies? I'll start off since you're so joy.
Yeah, why do you always start when I have a whole bunch of food in my mouth?
My hobbies, personally, I don't know. I'm like a very indecisive person. Unless I'm annoyed or I'm pissed off or something, you know, then I'll be like impulsive. So my trip to New York in last September, I like literally booked my flight right before the day of my flight. That was very impulsive. And I think the reason why I bought my flight was because like summer was ending, and then I was like, I need to do something before school starts because I'm gonna be stressing again, you know? And it was like Labor Day weekend, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go.
Honestly, this mukbang is very impulsive too, so.
Yeah, it's like last minute. We were supposed, okay, so to be honest, we did a ramen one, but like I didn't pay much attention to my camera if it was recording or not, like earlier where it stopped recording, but I like restarted it, you know? So we lost a lot of footage for the ramen one, so it was like all to waste. So I just like deleted the whole thing because like it was so bad. And then, sorry guys, my camera died, but we were talking about hobbies, and I was saying that I don't have any hobbies. I mean, I phase in and out of makeup, you know, but like I'm not the greatest at it, so
oh, me either.
I guess that's why it makes it a hobby, you know, because I ain't that great.
My hobbies, I feel like I don't really have any. Yeah, I feel like I don't really have any hobbies either. I have such a short attention span to things, so I tend to do a little bit of everything, I guess. Like I'll get into like some things, and then I'll, you know, if I don't really care for it, then I'll end it. Even if I do end up liking it, I only like it for a short while, and then I move on to something new. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had really any hobbies. Guess you're just eating lettuce.
My life. It turned into a cheese chicken sandwich.
Well,
alright guys, I guess that wraps up our mukbang for today. If you guys like these type of videos, do give this a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, do something, support your girl. And follow Mimi on her socials. I'll leave it down below in the description box. And yeah. Bye.